Well, good morning and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. Today is Friday, and I'm going to do our daily reading, taking a look at current situation and the influences around that. I'm going to use the Ghost Tarot today, and keep in mind this is a collective reading, so it may or may not resonate. And it is also extremely current energies. Let's take a look at what we got here. I hope you all are well today. It's Friday. Yay. Okay, current situation. The world, present influence, devil, future influence, Queen of Swords, what you don't see, King of Swords, what to look for, Lovers, unexpected, death, challenge, moon, strength, Six of Pentacles. Where does this leave? Six of Swords, Ace of Swords, Vice is Nine of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. So at the bottom of the deck, we are seeing kind of rotation in energies. Definitely something that you've been working on. And the feeling here is that you're at a pivotal moment with the world being in the current situation. And when I say pivotal, I mean, we reach goals and what's the next step? Where do we go from here? And honestly, with the Six of Swords, there's more happening later. So, and this is something you've been working on. So I feel like you're at a good place with it. You're in a good spot. Again, kind of pivotal where you feel like you've reached a high with that World card. And that could mean that it could, you need to do something different now or go on to the next level, next step. But I do feel like the devil's in your present influence. This could be an energy that it is an energy that you're really stuck on. It's not necessarily negative. When I see the devil in an influence, it can be, and if it's in the negative, it is like a challenge spot. But this is more, you've been highly focused. Again, this energy is, coming from the other days too, where we've been talking about, working, whatever you're working on. Now, in some cases, this is going to be a relationship because I have the King of Swords in what you don't see and the Queen of Swords in future influence. To me, that definitely could be a relationship that's definitely blooming and definitely a relationship of the minds, which means there is a like-mindedness. Either your intelligence is about the same or, you're definitely, it's pretty good energy. But I feel like this is definitely someone, if it's someone you've been tied to for a while. Tied to, not necessarily in a negative way, could be. We're all going to be different here, so keep that devil energy kind of wide open. I don't see the devil as always bad. Sometimes I see it as a warning not to get too attached to something, and please, it can be addiction, but it's not in this case at all. I mean, you could be addicted to somebody, but I don't know if that's a bad thing. We have the Queen of Swords in the future influence and the King of Swords in what you don't see. For some of you, this is a relationship, again, relationship of the minds. Doesn't have to be love, because what to look for is lovers. So I do feel like that is saying there's something here that this could be work. Again, keep that very open because any kind of relationship cards in the tarot can be about partnerships, can be about relationships with ourselves, our higher self. I mean, it's just a broad thing. And when we're doing collective readings, I like to keep that really open because it's going to be different for everybody. The devil or the death card in what is unexpected, I feel like this relationship is leveling up, but it's very subtle to me. There's something very subtle here about this. It's not like this, the Knight of Wands energy or the Ace of Wands. There's no wands actually at all. So it's very subtle. And I think there's a lot of thought going into this because of the sword energies with the king and the queen of swords, both kind of in a position of, well, the future influence, what to look for or what you don't see. There's something here about, I think, really what's happening, not just as a meeting of the minds, but it also can be that there's a feeling of focus on this relationship, no matter what it is, if it's work or love or friendship or whatever. But I feel like there's a really complete focus. And with that death card, I do feel like an evolution is happening. However, there's part of you that's very unclear, challenge of what's really happening. Like, it feels good. I feel like it does feel good with that Lover's card and what to look for. But there is this unclear, there's still something very unclear. We do have the Ace coming up, so things will be more clear soon. However, the Six of Pentacles is in the Strength, so I do feel there is definitely a common goal here, and I feel like that there's definitely a more give and take equalness to this. I feel like that Devil may have felt like it wasn't equal at some point, that maybe you were putting more energy in than the other party. Again, this could be anything, and if it was work, you felt like you were like really stuck on this one project, idea, where to go. But I do feel like that Six of Pentacles is huge in the Strength, because whatever's happening here, it's turning to a more equal playing field, or not even playing field, but just a more equal energy between you and another person. The Six of Swords is where this leads. I mean, it's pretty I feel like you're definitely moving into definitely better places. Now, because of that Devil too, the Six of Swords is saying you're moving out of that kind of a stuck feeling, and you're moving into something a little bit more genuine and more real. And I feel like that water, the leaving the rocky waters into the smooth, that's what it is. I feel like you definitely have more of a sight on where you want to go and where this situation is going, whether, again, no matter what life area. And it's something that's been being worked on, but it's definitely headed in the right direction. What I like best, though, is the Ace of Swords after that. And the reason why, because of the moon and the challenge being that you'll be, kind of unclear, and things will seem a little foggy. And you're not, and maybe there's not communication. It could even be that, but whatever's happening is, as you move forward, you're going to have a lot more clarity on how to really move forward and what's really happening here with the other party, because I feel like that moon is saying you're not 100% clear on what their expectations are, what they want out of this relationship, whether it's work. If it's work, it may even be just being unclear on where to move next. Maybe a job offer comes in, what to do. And that King and Queen could be definitely work related to people meeting together and coming up with a path forward. The Nine of Wands is in your advice. I don't feel like this is tiring, but it may feel like that. And anytime I see the Nine of Wands in advice, you're almost there. Keep working, keep doing it. We've talked about this a lot lately. It's even when it seems frustrated, it's really more about, getting to that clarity, because once you get there, things will make a lot more sense. So there you have it. There's our reading for today, Friday. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know, please. Take care. Have a beautiful day.